Good evening. How's everyone doing tonight? I feel like I have a little bit of explaining to do. I feel like I have to explain myself. So, yes, normally... Okay, first off, yes, it's Wednesday. It is Wednesday. My thems. Hey, Matthew, how you doing? So yes, it's Wednesday. Normally I play Witcher, but like... When I woke up this morning, I was thinking about like, you know, I'm gonna be playing Witcher tonight. I'm gonna be fighting the chili wizard guy who was really frustrating last time. I know I prepped for it, but I'm really not excited about it. Because I know how angry I got the last time I tried it. I was like, you know, I'll warm up to the idea over the course of the day, right? So, like, I was working, and then, like, you know, I got about an hour before my work meeting today. Dozy popped on and started playing Final Fantasy XIV. Dozy popped on playing Final Fantasy XIV. And I was, I couldn't really watch Dozy because I'm at work. I can't watch Dozy, I can only listen. So, like, I was listening to Dozy talk about Final Fantasy XIV, and I could hear all the dungeon sounds. I could hear the trial sounds in the background while Dozy was playing. And I was like, I want to play Final Fantasy. Anomaly, welcome on in. It's Wednesday, my goobs! So I was like, I got it in my head that I wanted to play Final Fantasy. And it only got worse over the course of the day. Until finally I was like, you know what? I've got all this Hildebrand stuff. I've got this Hildebrand stuff that I need to finish before we finish Stormblood. So I was just like, why don't I just work on that for a while? I'll pause Witcher. For a while. I'll knock out the Further Hildebrand Adventures, which is the Heavensward Hildebrand stuff. And then when I get done with that, I'll go back to Witcher, and then when we finish Stormblood, we'll continue Hildebrand, the Stormblood Hildebrand. It's Wednesday! Yes, it is. Slapstick night, yes. So, like, we'll just do it that way. Because, like, you know, these past few weeks that I had plenty of opportunity, like on Tuesdays and Thursdays, to sit down in front of my PC, knock out some of this Hildebrand stuff on my own, I also couldn't help but feel like it was a missed opportunity to actually stream it. You know, and that made me not excited to do it, not streaming it. You follow? So, like, I don't know. There was that, and then there was the Dozy thing today, and I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna do this. I'm not gonna stop playing Witcher forever. I'm just gonna pause that for right now, get through the Heavensward Hildebrand stuff, and then we'll get back to it. But let me go through the list real quick. Let me go through the list. Fuso, welcome on in. So nice to see you. Saribot, thank you so much for popping in and keeping us all safe. Twilight, hello, welcome on in. And thank you so much for the signal boost. Wee woo, hello, sweetest bean. How are you doing tonight? Scroll. Clutch, hello. What a good heckin' snack. So glad to have you in the chat tonight. Smallest Waffle, hello, welcome on in. Smallest Waffle is still a birthday waffle. Denji, hello, welcome on in, and thank you so much for the lurk. Zoin, hello. Squeak, squeak, squeak. I have not done that squeak thing, but now I have the emote extension. I have the emote text, so now I can do it. Vera, hello, welcome on in. Nice to see you. And sorry, today is not Friday. I wish it was Friday. Sorry about the scare, though. Matthew, welcome on in. Proxy, hello, my favorite purple cat. Anomaly, hello, welcome on in. Nice to see you. Falls down on the chat room floor. Oh, Anomaly needs a massage. Ahty, hello, welcome on in. Nice to see you. Davy Jones, hello, welcome on in. Super Zippy, hello. Ate a fajita bowl that I put a whole bunch of jalapenos in. Burning but tasty. Well, I would die. I would hack and die. Oh my gosh, okay. We should probably get to it, though. We should probably get to it. Let me kill the music too and get the mixer to make some sound here. There we go. That should do it. That should do it. Oh, Hildebrand, that's why you're on right now. Yes, yes. Creatures, welcome on in. Nice to see you. Yeah, Creatures, I wasn't super excited about playing Witcher 3 tonight, so I kind of made the executive decision to stream my Hildebrand adventures. But don't worry, nobody's missing anything. Nobody's missing anything. This is the Hildebrand stuff that I was supposed to knock out on my own before the end of Stormblood. But yeah, I gotta start out by talking to Redwald here. Let's talk to this dude. Mr. Squeegee, are these your traveling companions? The mysterious muscular vagabond. Ah, yes. A patrol sighted him lurking near the Dusk Vigil, thinking he might be a lost traveler. They called out to him, but rather than approach, he fled. Quite frankly, I am surprised you bothered to come all this way. That sighting barely warranted a mention in my report. Aha! The unmistakable scent of heresy. What? Ah, terribly sorry. Old habit I picked up from my mentor. I know, I will not rush to judgment as before. Still, much as I hope you find your missing inspector, I must confess some small desire that we instead unearth a lingering pocket of heresy. Of late, there have been virtually no confirmed instances of heretical misdeeds. What? This dude is just like, there's not enough heresy. We have to find the heresy. Clearly, there's a lack of heresy around here, and we need to create some. I mean, find it. Sammy Beans, hello, welcome on in. Gosh, I love Sammy Beans. Also, I shalt not forget. Pumpkin! There we are. What? Ayami, thank you so much for the tier 1 resub. 35 months. Holy heck. Ayami, thank you so heckin' much. Thank you so much. Seer is quite the character. I'm starting to see that. This guy's full of crap. Yeah, he's full of something, all right. All fresh out of heresy. Would you settle for some hearsay? It's gotten so bad that some are speculating our funding may be reduced, or worse, that the Inquisition's operations might come under review. That is why Haloni is my witness. I will find and bring a heretic to justice, and prove that our order still has value in these uncertain times. What about a Hershey's? What about a Hershey's? I kind of want one, actually. How is Godbert standing there in friggin' Lycra shorts? He must have some chili pieces. Yes, I understand you have your reasons, but whether or not this vagabond was a heretic remains to be seen. Still, if you are set upon your course, you might begin your search near the Dusk Vigil. Excellent suggestion, Sir Redwald. Should we succeed in our endeavor, rest assured that you will share in the glory. He's like, I don't give a fuck. Like, do what you want. Leave me out of it. The hunt continues, onward to the Dusk Vigil. I am told that region is especially cold, so do not forget to dress appropriately for the weather. I'm looking at you, Godbert. God, I'm getting cold. I got some banging sushi right now. I'm living the life. Oh my god, I want sushi. Well, I kind of have something that's sushi adjacent, but I can't have it until after stream. I've got some spam masubi. Spam masubi I have in the fridge. Yum, yum, yum. All right, so where do we need to go? Dusk Vigil. Okay. I think I can do that. I can fly here, though, so I'm going to take that route. Or maybe I can't fly? No, I can't fly. Oh, I'm not an ARR. Oh, shit. Okay, that's fine. I'll run. Whoop. There we go. I mean, I don't want to fly. It takes away from the gaming experience. We're all gamers here. We walk. Masubia's Peak. It is. It is. So, DB, like, we have an Asian market that's on my way home from work. And, like, I stop there nearly every day now and pick up, like, 4 or 5 spam Masubis because they're cheap. They're pretty cheap. And they're so good. They're so good. The waffle is loud, yes. It's good, though. A loud waffle is a good waffle. Spirited, spicy. So they have an indoor boba shop. You know what? I don't know. I don't know. I know they have boba. I mean, it's an Asian supermarket. It's really good. I mean, they have like all kinds of different stuff. I was looking at like the bento bowls the other day, and I finally settled on like, you know, a pretty tame broccoli beef, but it was like broccoli beef on like a bed of white rice, and it was like literally the most delicious broccoli beef I've ever tasted in my whole life. I make them at home and they're delicious. Ooh. I gotta start making stuff like that. Like, I have a really good rice cooker. Like, I gotta start making my own stuff. But it's actually really, really nice because they have bags and bags and bags of, like, literally every type of rice that you could think of. Like, I'm like, okay, so this is where I'll get my rice to use in my rice cooker. Love getting hot pot meat from my local Asian import mart. Ooh. I gotta do stuff like that. It is Mashu. Or Nashu. Every time I see Nashu's name, I think of Mashu. And of course, Mashu was a streamer. It's a cat. Let's see. Okay. Aw, poor Seer is cold. Fury take me, I'm freezing. This is a waste of time. No living thing could survive in this godforsaken wasteland. Well, you don't know who we're trying to find. Over there, look! Someone's coming from the vigil. Inspector, Inspector, is that you? He's got the legs. Definitely not, nope. As I live and breathe. Of all the places to be reunited with Master Zombiebrand's compatriots, how fare you all this fine morning? Hark, a heretic raised from the dead by his brothers on holy magics. He's not a heretic. He's one of the gentle dead men. Oh, the gentle dead men. They're zombies, but they're nice zombies. They're nice, I swear. They recently started building on a bakery, too. Hell yeah. I resist stopping by my local Asian grocers. Too tempting to pick up pork belly and other lovely things I shouldn't be buying while on a budget. Yeah, that makes sense, too. They, this market is no exception. It's kind of pricey, and I shouldn't probably go there quite as much as I do, but I can't help it, it's too delicious! What brings you so far from Old Dog, good sir? Well, as you know, ours is a rather lonely existence. So when we heard the rumors of an abandoned fortress held by zombies, we were delighted. I was chosen to serve as emissary and set out immediately. Alas, it seems my efforts were for naught. Master Zombiebrand, forgive me.
Sip, bitch.
I will in a sec. Faultyvi, hello, welcome on in. Forgive me, but as you can see, I have traveled here alone. Then, my calculations were wrong? The inspector didn't land in Kurthus? Now, do not fret so. If it is our overlord you seek, then you are in luck. As the founder of the Gentle Dead Men, our fates and our ether are inextricably entwined. In fact, I can feel it calling to me now. Truly, good sir, you can guide us to Inspector Hildebrand? As surely as my rotting nose can lead me to fresh brains. Follow me, my friends. Wow. One must remain vigilant for heresy, for it can manifest in a myriad of ways. 'Tis a vile, insidious sickness which must needs be burned out ere the infection takes hold. Surely zombification would qualify, yes? Confound it, they've left us behind! This poor dude, oh my god. I don't know what to make of this guy. Ooh, it's creatures! Oh, we could party up. Why not? Why is Godbert losing clothes? I'm starting this line on Cairo, and he had a jacket. Oh no. Who do they think they are, commandeering this investigation? And employing a zombie as a bloodhound? It beggars belief. We must regain control of the situation. With me, Ahty. Alright, where to now? Where are they going? Speak with the Gentle Dead Man. Over here. Okay. Okay, I gotta get on a mount. We got quite a run ahead of us. Oof, I miss this area a lot. Shit. Maybe I don't miss it that much. I think I can run up here, can't I? Yeah, there we go. Perfect. It might be on top of this thing. I'm bored while Friend has connection issues. Thought I'd follow the ringtail around a bit. Ah, no worries. No worries. Alright, where do I need to go? Orange circle. There we are. There is the Gentle Dead Man. Hold a moment, my friends. I must needs concentrate. Master Zombiebrand is indeed nearby, but there is also something else. Mayhap a powerful magic, confounding my senses. I can guide you no further. We must needs split up and search the area. Now see here, these wastes are infested with wild beasts, and you would have us split up? Ahty can handle herself, true, and you've clearly no reason to fear death. But what of Mistress Nashu? Ah, I take your meaning, my good zombie. I take your meaning, my good zombie. Ahty, pray see to the lady's protection. Inquisitor Seer. Would you care to take the lead? Come on, you two. The inspector is out there somewhere. All right. Kyra, do you want to party up as well? There we go. Not caught up just yet. Okay. Well, if you want to work on getting caught up, I could just run around. You know, I go super slow. You can go way faster than I can. Whoop. Yeah, it might be the best thing. It's not too far from here, on top of this rock, I think. Whoop. Nope. Over here? Yeah, looks like it. Okay. There they are. Okay. Here's Nashu. Look, Ahty, that's got to be the inspector. It would appear so. And he's surrounded by giant, fluffy, man-shaped gazebos. I'm sorry, what? Gazebos? Nay, my lady. They are not mere gazebos. Note their regal bearing. They are gentlemen gazebos. Fearsome yet fastidious foes who would surely tear me rotting limb from rotting limb. I know, that's me right now. That's me right now, Faulty. Only Ahty can save Master Zombie Brand now. Hi, boys. I might be a little OP for this area. Just saying. It's fine, though. We're here for the story. All the pets, thank you. Inspector, can you hear me? We've been looking all over for you. Oh, but this just won't do. We've got to get you out of there before you catch cold. I think it's too late for that. Oh, that's exactly what they're saying. Up and at 'em. Everyone is waiting for you. They're gonna tear him in two like a wishbone. Forgive me if I pull any harder. My arms are like to tear. Theo? Me after Taco Bell? Wow. Together they somehow make a quarter of a brain cell. Ah, there you are. We heard shouting. Have you perchance found something? We found legs. Fury take me. Is that my heretic? Confound it, I wanted him alive. Damn, it's so cold he had to put on a vest, right? Inspector Hildebrand is definitely not a heretic, and he's probably not dead either. He's just hibernating, like last time. Hildy ever was a late riser. Fear not, my wife and I had our ways of waking him. Oh god, here we go. Hildebrand, Heliodor, blah, 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 blah. right this instant. Now he's away. Wow. He's even deeper in there now. Come on. Was it the Manderville Meteor Strike or the Manderville Meteor Drive? Bah, maybe Julian was right. Trying to name everything only leads to needless confusion. One more time, then. Out you go. What's this? Fury, hello, welcome on in. Splendidly suplexed, Lord Godbert. Where am I? The snowy wastelands of Kurthus? And who are these people I see before me? But of course, who else would venture into inhospitable climes and wake me from my slumber? Sweet but my beloved fans. Why do I feel as though I have stepped through a portal into an alternate reality unbound by the laws of logic? Because you have. What is that? A Mehmet? Where did it come from? Oh, that? When my father drove me into the earth, I found it buried beneath the snow. A little Lalafellan girl. How adorable. Nashu, please, note the firm, muscular legs, not unlike my own. 'Tis clearly a Lalafellan boy. Now that you mention it, I suppose his features are rather masculine. You two cannot possibly be serious. I am the very soul of seriousness, good sir, especially in matters of deduction. This is undoubtedly a young boy who, much like myself, fell into a deep slumber upon being buried beneath the snow. Now then, let us gently wake him and ascertain his identity. Or beat him in the face with a hammer. There, that ought to do it. That's what that says. Ahty Mandervilling? Yes, yes, Poji, yes. I think I needed a break from The Witcher. I wasn't feeling it tonight, so I decided to do this instead. I hope that's okay. What is this place? Who am I? What? God damn it, I haven't done this. What? I thought y'all had finished with this stuff. I thought you and Vera finished it. Or was it just Vera? No, I didn't. Well, I'm pretty early in this. If you like, I know Ryu was logged in and catching up. Ryu was logged in and catching up. So if you wanted to join, fingers gently poking each other. You could! Poji, I hope you got enough sleep, though. Winter Wolf, hello, welcome on in. Alright, let's see. Still tired from the sleep deficit, yeah. I still need to do the duty for the last one on Surette. Solo DPSQ is horrible. Oh, I see. But it was good nap, I'm glad. Nabu, hello, welcome on in. It would seem that although Father's ungentle ministrations served to restore this young boy to life, they also robbed him of his memory. You probably wouldn't have a memory either if you were bashed several times in the face with a hammer. How did I get here? Who am I? Why can I not remember? Do not worry, young man. Everything will be all right. Take it from me. I have lost my memory more times than I can even remember. Okay. Kumba, hello! I did a little bit more model work. Ah, I see. Kumba, it's nice to see you. I did get your message and everything looks fan-heckin-tastic. Skippy, thank you so much for the lurk. Also nice to see you. I hope your week is going well. Then can you help me to remember? Hearken to me now, for I, Hildebrand, Agent of Inquiry, Inspector Extraordinaire, do hereby swear to solve the mystery of the amnesic Hobbledehoy. Whatever that... Wow. Now we're just inventing words. And if everything goes well, I'll have 4 outfits for chat to select come Friday. Hell yeah. Wonderful, wonderful. I'll get started on a batch of Nashu's Delights. Effective as your explosives were in the past, I suspect that young Gigi lacks the hardy constitution required to survive such an approach. Quite a midriff for snow, yeah. I mean, look at Godbert. Look at Godbert's friggin' naked. Well, sort of. His unmentionables are unmentioned right now. Casual, rugged, punk, and that's what I'm calling dragon traditional. Ooh. Rawr. Gigi? Is that my name? When you woke, you were muttering, Gigi. I suspect the phrase may hold some significance for you. So until such time as we learn your real name, I say, why not adopt it as a playful moniker? But that's just a sound all mammoths make. What kind of imbecile goes and names a mammoth Gigi anyway? Gigi the Christmas snake, what? Gigi, I like this name. Thank you, kind sir. But how will this new name help me to remember who I am? Patience, Gigi. This is only the beginning. Next, we will return to the city and see if we cannot find any who know who you are. Come along. Now that I know our overlord is safe and sound, I too must take my leave of you and return to my brothers. I dare say rigor mortis will set in if I remain here any longer. It's a lot of adornments and jewelry, meant to be a display of opulence and wealth, as traditional dragons do. Oh yes. Oh yes. Bound for Thanalan? Then allow me to accompany you. Julian will give me no end of trouble if I keep her waiting much longer. Though perhaps she will forgive me once I tell her of Hildy's return. This is rather a lot to digest. Though you have the look of one accustomed to such happenings. In any case, regardless of Mistress Nashu's protestations, the inspector will not be granted access to the capital until we can confirm that he is not a heretic. You have my word that he will be treated fairly. Pick it up at the Ishgard market? Yes. It's the mysterious hairless man. The jeweled Kroger. Oh no. Alright. So now we go to Foundation. And for that, I will just teleport. I'm not going to run all the way there. Davy Jones, thank you so heckin' much for the follow. Thank you so much. Fury take me, that man. Ah, Ahty. I suppose you have heard the news then. That Inspector Hildebrand was cleared of all suspicion and judged to be no more than an eccentric curiosity. If you are looking for him, good luck. I wanted to thank him for his cooperation, but as soon as the Temple Knights released him, he and his assistant ran off to God knows where with that mammoth in tow. As far as my investigation, in spite of all the twists and turns, I managed to salvage a satisfactory result. As far as the Inquisition is concerned, the suspicious vagabond was not more than a zombie which wandered away from the Dusk Vigil, sickness which has since been purged. Oh, why are they calling my name again? Yeah, pretty much worshipped. So it would seem that all is right with the Whirlwind Spore. For now, I have no doubt that the Inspector will turn up again like a bad gill. And when he does, trouble is sure to follow. Wah, wah. Wow, wow. I mean, you're not wrong, but wow. GG! We still got more to go. All right. I pray this eve finds you well, Ahty. Or at least better than it finds me. It seems I have no choice but to seek out that Inspector and convince him to surrender up his Mehmet to me. 'Twas unearthed under most suspicious circumstances, after all, and who can say what secrets or heresy it might hold? Therefore, the Inquisition would conduct a thorough investigation, if needs must, destroy it. Given his affinity for the contraption, I fear the Inspector may not be amenable to my request. Nevertheless, he must be made to see that it is in the interest of public safety. Would you be willing to help me persuade him? No. Fury be praised. At least you have seen reason. Let us pray he will as well. But I said no. I am given to understand that while the Inspector and his assistant have been wandering all over the city with the Mehmet in tow, they often frequent the gazebo near Fortal Manor. With any luck, they will be there now. Okay, so where do I need to go? I need to go to the gazebo, which is near Fortal Manor, which last vigil is where I need to go. Got it. Where's the crystal? Well, I need a crystal right now.
Meow, bitch!
Meow, bitch! Yep, that's right. Oh, here's the crystal I could use. Ethernet, last vigil. There we go. Boom.
Now can you pet your titties?
Yes. Egg! Egg!
Oh boy!
I'm still an Excal from the weekend, so I passed you by a moment ago. Oh no. Verily shall we scour all creation, from the deepest pit of the seven hells to the very pinnacle of the heavens, for the answers we seek. Every day shall be filled with grand adventures, the stuff of fairy tales and legends. Huzzah! A grand adventure in the deepest pit of the seven hells. Just so. Such is the creed of Hildebrand, agent of inquiry, inspector extraordinaire. He's doing the thing! Well posed, Gigi. Well posed. I dare say you have the potential to be an exemplary inspector someday. A gazebo! Are those dangerous? I think so. Right, that's enough of that. By virtue of the authority vested in me by the Supreme Sacred Tribunal of Hellenic Inquisitory Doctrine, I hereby command you to surrender that mammoth of suspected heretical origin into my custody. Why, hello there, Ahty. And Inquisitor Seer. Ever the jester, accusing poor Gigi of being a clockwork heretic, then 'tis plain to see that he is merely a precocious young lad. Oh, there you go again, confusing the poor girl, as if those big, bountiful, boxy eyes aren't the soul of femininity. Nashu, please. Were you not witness to the magnificent display of Mandervillian masculinity here mere moments ago? That's because you haven't taught her any better. She needs a proper role model to show her what's what. I mean, a Zamboni? Mr. Squeegee, Inspector Seer? What is all the commotion? We can hear you from the courtyard. Oh, it's him. Oh, Lord Edmont. My sincerest apologies for the disturbance. I am come to seize this Mehmet on behalf of the Inquisition, a fact which I clearly explained to the inspector before you arrived. At which point they set to bickering about the contraption's gender. What say you, my lord? Do you think Gigi is a boy or a girl? Tis clearly a strapping young lad, no? Gigi is clearly non-binary. Clearly. Blam, oh my god! Blam, welcome on in! Blam, thank you so much for the raid. Welcome on in. How was Wise 1 and 2 Chronicles? Hi-ho, I present nerds! Gosh, I love nerds. I do, I really do. Wise 1 is pretty neat. I've been looking at those games. I think I have a couple of them on my wish list. I've had a couple on my wish list for quite a while. They look really interesting. But holy heck. Glad you had a heckin' good stream. And welcome on in, Raiders. Welcome on in. My name is Ahty. I am a transfer gamer from Oregon. I mainly play RPG games tonight. Tonight we're playing Final Fantasy XIV, where we're not really working on story. We're working on Hildebrand Adventures, which is kind of a side thing, which is also kind of like super funny comedy relief type stuff. And it's just a really chill stream tonight. So, yeah, the community here, we're all pretty chill, laid back. We're all friends. If that sounds like your jam, please feel free. Kick up your feet and relax. Enjoy the show. You can chat, you can lurk, do whatever you want to do. You can even drop a follow if you'd like, although that's not required. But regardless of what you do, you're heckin' welcome here and you're valid. Trinity, welcome on in. Good bean, good bean. Oh my gosh. Verilyn, hello! A fellow Oregonian. Whereabouts? Whereabouts? If you don't mind sharing. I'm the Hillsborough, Beaverton, Portland area. If you want to run a top-down adventure game, give it a run with a guide. Oh hell yeah! Sears, a smart lad, immediately understood he did not want trial by combat with Godbert. Yep. Southern. Oh, I see. I used to live in Hillsborough until I got laid off. Did you happen to work at Intel by any chance? Maybe as a contractor, maybe a blue badge, something like that. Because I know there's been a lot of that shit running around. Nope, but close by. Oh, that sucks. I'm so sorry. Like, are you down in like Springfield or Eugene, something like that, or like further south than that? Intel was just down the street. Yeah, there's a lot of that. A lot of that stuff has been going on lately. I mean, for obvious reasons. I mean, like Intel's had really not a good time with their 13th and 14th gen CPUs. But even before that, they've just been laying people off like crazy. Further south, not quite Grants Pass. Okay, hell yeah. It's really nice down there though. It's really nice down there, and I hope you're doing better down there. I'm working to finish a king size quilt, and I'm to the hand stitching finish. Tedious, but it's work I like doing. Yeah. And tonight I was like, well, okay, Witcher, and then I was like, oh my God, cozy Ahty, Final Fantasy 14, hell yeah. Good stuff. But holy heck, Blem, thank you so much again. Don't forget your self-care stuff though. Get yourself a drinky and a snack and get cozy. And I gotta give those YS games another look. I really do. Because, like, you know, someday, I'm not gonna have any more Final Fantasy games to play, because I'll be all caught up. And plus, I gotta add some other stuff to the mix too. It's just the right mood for sitting here stitching, hell yeah. Why was Godbert so reasonably dressed at first, but now he's out there and naked-legged? How do... Bean! So, like... I don't know. I commented that he was more reasonably dressed, but I wouldn't say that he was reasonably dressed. He still had, like, lycra shorts. Like, just looking at him made me cold. Because it's Godbert, yeah. Godbert's kind of, you know, a force of nature. But yeah, under his coat he was still wearing shorts, but he still had shorts. Still had his coat, yeah. His boots, I really liked his boots, though. I kind of want his boots. Fury, take me, not you too. Has the whole world gone mad? Fine. But even supposing that this Gigi is a real boy, you cannot deny the circumstances of his discovery and miraculous resuscitation were most unusual. He cannot be suffered to roam the city with impunity until the Inquisition is determined he is not a threat. I beg your pardon. Miraculous resuscitation. I see. Then, until such time as Gigi recovers his memory, mayhap it would be best if you adopted him as a ward of House Manderville. I will even stand as witness here and now, if you wish. That's not what he wanted to hear. Adopt? Then that would make me Gigi's father? Doubtless the Inquisition would think better of taking any action which might threaten the cordial relationship between our two houses. Yes, of course. I'll do it. I, Hildebrand, Agent of Inquiry, Inspector Extraordinaire, do hereby grant this child the patronage of House Manderville. Papa Hildy. The inspector's finally become a father. It's so beautiful. Quite. Now that you need no longer fear the Inquisition, you're free to show Gigi more of our fair city. Indeed, I strongly encourage you to do so. Mayhap by the grace of the Fury, something will jog his memory. Thank you, Lord Edward. I shall not forget this kindness. Come, my faithful assistant, my beloved son, we must away. And now Godbert is even less dressed, while Seer is complaining about how no living thing could live in this cold, right? I keep looking when people call my name. Oh no. Oh, Helone. I would not presume to question your grand design, but gah, confound it all. Well, mayhap I cannot detain the Mehmet, but I am still within my rights to observe the blasted thing. I kind of want to just like roundhouse this dude in the chest and like so he falls over the railing. Lord Godbert will be pleased to hear that his son is hale and healthy as ever. Not that I would ever presume to meddle on another father's behalf, and certainly not without consent. Interesting. Follow Gigi. Okay, I need to go there. Well, I can't jump. I want to jump. There we go. Oh! Nope. Nope. It's not that way. Is it this way? It could quite possibly be this way. There we go. There we go. Come now, Gigi. Surely gazing upon this wondrous work of Ishgardian architecture stirs something within your soul? The grand manor of House Durin, Meltempsart? Pray do not fill the boy, the Mammoth's head with such nonsense. That is the supreme sacred tribunal of Hellenic inquisitory doctrine. I should know. I work there. Furthermore, I am quite certain there is no House Durin Meltempsart, and that is rather ludicrous portmanteau of the four high houses, including the esteemed house which but recently stood as witness to your adoption. Well, Gigi, do you remember anything? No, nothing. I say, rather than parading him before the grandiose, why not give him a taste of something more prosaic? Let us make our way to the holy stables, that he might bask in the singular sights, sounds, and smells of Ishgard's famous chocobos. Yeah, let's take a big old whiff of chocobo manure. Cool. Nabu, thank you so much for the lurk. I have to go to Foundation, but I'm going to try and be smart about this. Let's go to Skysteel. There we go. Giant fluffy man-shaped gazebos, hell yeah. Splendid specimens of horsebird flesh, would you not agree? In the hands of a skilled jockey, any one of them could take first place at the saucer. These chocobos are the pride of the Ishgardian cavalry, and any temple knight who dared exploit them for personal gain would answer to the Fury herself. How about now, Gigi? Do you remember anything about Ishgard? Be sure to sniff the chocobos. It might help. It didn't. You know, just because you found him in a Kurthing snowbank doesn't mean he hails from Ishgard. Which is why we ought to try taking him to the markets and exposing him to all manner of goods across Eorzea. Excellent suggestion, Inquisitor. I lost somebody in the party. I heard it. I heard it! Wait. Am I now complicit in this farce? Fury, forgive me. Gentleman gazebos. But I want one. I want one. Buy me a chocobo, please, Father. Father, that strange-looking thing is staring at us. Am I that strange-looking? That poor thing, oh my god. Okay, so where are we going now? The jeweled Quasier. All right. What's with the dude? What's with the dude hanging out like he's gonna fall? Why is that dude there? And now Godbert is wearing even less. Yep. That poor guy. I hope he makes it. I hope he doesn't fall. He's hanging out. Yeah, he's just hanging out. He's just hanging out. He's just chilling out, maxing, relaxing, and shooting some b-ball outside of his school, you know? Why bother? It's no use. Now, Gigi. You must not give in to despair so easily. Did I not promise your days filled with grand adventures and eventual discovery of your mislaid memories? Spirits, Gigi, spirits. Oh no! My word, a vase flung to the ground with reckless abandon. Could this be the opening salvo of an indiscriminate campaign of vandalism? One waged by your wild gesticulations, perhaps. At least look before you strike a pose. The gods only know how much that vase cost. 123,504,000 gil at last assessment. 'Twas over 700 years old and graced the homes of a dozen archbishops, 8 counts, 2 lord commanders, and 1 duke. 100 million gil. Oh, Helone, why have you forsaken me? Because you left your keys up on the table. Whoa. Oh, would you look at that? Whoa. Lurk gonna have some dinner. All right, Naboo, enjoy. Thank you so much for the lurk. It's a miracle, nay, the divine intervention of the Fury herself. Did I do that? Gigi, my boy, that was marvelous. You're a born artisan, just like father. Papa Hildy's papa? Your grandpapa Garbert. The man who woke you with a few gentle taps on the noggin. You wouldn't believe what else he can do with the hammer of his. Why, some folks say he wields the very powers of life and death. Once he and the missus come back from their tour of the West Highlands, I'm sure they'd love to see that trick of yours. Do not demean this Mamet's power as a mere parlor trick. We just witnessed a miracle, and I demand that you all acknowledge it. This dude is a piece of work. What the hell? This Mamet. Sir, I say, sir, 100 million gil for the Mamet. Nay, 100 million gil and the Duke's priceless vase. My word. Is this what passes for trade in Ishgard? Gigi is my flesh and blood. I will not sell him at any price. Please, Papa Hildy, no more. I know you mean well, but we can deny the truth no longer. I am a Mamet. JM, welcome on in. Gigi,
sip,
whatever.
sip, bitch.
Oh yeah, I do need one of those. Thank you, Twilight. Gigi, whatever has gotten into you? You are my son. You are a Manderville man. Listen to your papa, Gigi. You're a Manderville girl through and through. Stop it, both of you. You're not my papa or my mama.
Oh! Sir, showtime!
Oh, he's pissed. Now for the Wednesday night vibes to continue. Nice. Well, it is only to be expected. Gigi is at a rebellious age. Strange as it may sound, I too tested my parents' patience. And that on more than one occasion. But if they could weather the storm, then so can I. I say we find out what's got him thinking he's a Mamet. Probably this bozo that we've got in tow. But he is a Mamet! How can you not... never mind. The course of fatherhood never did run smooth, but I, Hildebrand, guardian of Gigi, doting parent extraordinaire, shall find a way to overcome this trial and be reconciled with my beloved son. That's the spirit. Solving a simple case of childhood rebellion should be easy for a man who's unmasked thieves, defeated duelists, and led armies of the undead. Yes, that's all very... Wait. What was that about the undead? Actually, don't tell me. For now, all that matters is finding that Mamet. We should begin by speaking with the sentries stationed at the city gates and the airship landing. If, Fury help us, he has left Ishgard, we need to know about it sooner rather than later. I will visit the Ark of the Worthy, while the inspector and his assistant head to the airship landing. You can question the guard at the gate near the manufactory, after which we will regroup there and share our findings. Dismissed. Gosh, I love being ordered around by some random dude. Alright. I guess we go this way. Nope. Full body wiggles. Let's see. There we go. There we go. What does Herewart have to say? Little fellow with a wide-brimmed hat? Ah, he came through here. Bought passage on a supply ship bound for Falcon's Nest. One of them was named Lalafels, right? Funny little buggers. Seemed keen to be anywhere but here. Well, if Gigi left the city, it was not by the main gates. And the sentries at the airship landing have seen no one matching his description. Falcon's Nest, Fury take me. We must return to that freezing pit of despair. Wheresoever Gigi goes, I will follow him and find him and embrace him as my son once more. However, I surmise our final destination lies far beyond the walls of said outpost. Indeed, there is but one reason he would return to those frozen wastes. To frolic in the snow and cast his worry to the winds. I'm sure that's exactly it. Really, he seemed in no mood to frolic when I last saw him. As I recall, he used his arcane powers to mend a vase, only to become morose and belligerent when it became clear to him that he was, in fact, a Mamad. One might even say he remembered what he was, remembered his purpose, and so he returned to Western Kurthus, that famous breeding ground for heresy where we first found him. Home to his heretic masters, to share with them the intelligence he has gathered in the city. At long last, the undeniable, the unquestionable, the unmistakable scent of heresy. This guy needs to get the heretic out of his ass, right? What are we standing around for? We have a heretic to catch. Inspector, I'm starting to think that Inquisitor Seer might not think very highly of our little girl. It is possible, but I would not presume to know his feelings ere he voiced them explicitly. Until such time as he does, we should endeavor to surreptitiously bring him around to the opinion that Gigi is a boy of pure heart and good intent. Subtly in all things, Nashu, that is the Manderville way. Heresy.
No one expects the Spanish Inquisition.
Gigi can be whatever it, they, she, he wants. Exactly. 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 Let's see. I need to go to Falcon's Nest. Which I will just TP. Vera. Yeah, I'm leaning to non-binary. I'm kind of leaning to non-binary. Alright, I need to go that way. Wow! There we go. Whoa! There we go. I'll be very grateful when I don't have to talk to this dude anymore. He's kind of making me angry. Probably NB, but listen, any more than 2 genders would just be too much to keep track of for these two. They're not being anti-NB, they're just ooped, yeah. Aha! I knew it! The Mamet immediately left the outpost and looks to have headed north along the river. By the Fury, I cannot wait to finally catch him in the company of heretics. I don't much like your tone, Inquisitor. If our baby girl has run afoul of any heretics, she'll look them square in the eye and tell them she doesn't want any. Hey, Inspector. I think I just had one of those moments, you know, of insight. Maybe Gigi came out here to find Lord Godbert. I did tell her her grandpapa might like to see that trick of hers.
That's my purse. I don't know you.
That's right. Brilliant deduction, Nashu. He must be eager to meet his grandparents. The selfsame ones that he renounced when he declared you were not his father? Ah, what a fine young gentleman, eager to explore his heritage. Let us make haste, my friends, for a reunion of the 3 generations of Manderville's beckons. I really can't be bothered. Yeah, please, by all means, don't bother. Go away. Let's see. Honestly, Ryu, I would love to ride, but I kind of want to just do my chocobo thing, if that's cool. I don't want to just fly there. No offense, but like, you know, I kind of like the running in the middle. I do kind of like it. There we go. The tracks continue to the north. All right. All right. Okay. Huh. Okay, maybe I just go around. Okay. There we go. Okay, there we go. It gets better. Okay. What? Is he dead? The Mehmet lies motionless in the snow, fragments of ice stuck to his cap, suggesting the impact of something small and round traveling at high speed. Did they just peg him with a snowball and, like, you know, left him unconscious? The last guy got softer around the edges, but it was still pretty pompous even at the end. From what I've seen, Seer gets a lot better. Okay. Ugh, my head. Who? Oh, it's you. You followed me. Oh, Gigi. If you wanted to have a snowball fight with your grandparents, you should have said it so earlier. Papa Hildy was very worried, though he is glad to see that you are unharmed. It would seem he was struck by a snowball, much like these Steinbocks, these dead Steinbocks. Are you sure he isn't damaged? As if a mere blow to the head could fell our Gigi. We Mandervilles are made of sterner stuff. I myself have been driven headfirst into the earth in no fewer than 24 occasions. Several times from malms above. And my mind is no less brilliant for the experience. I expect the Earth was no less brilliant for the experience either. Why are you... Are you nodding? Oh, he's behind me, isn't he? What good fortune to cross paths with you lot so far from civilization. Forgive me for not taking notice earlier. I was engrossed in my duel with Julian. But how rude of me. Would you care to join us? Grandpapa Godbert! Grandpapa Godbert! Mama Nashu says you wield the powers of life and death. I beg you, Grandpapa Godbert, grant me life. Make me a real boy. It's so fun to have this relatively normal dude throw into the midst of the Manderville family and watch him cope, right? Yeah, it's Pinocchio. Are you sure about this, son? It may sting a little. I will endure whatever I must to become a real boy. Oh boy. Then let us begin. What? This body, it's everything I ever wanted. It's perfect. Thank you, Grandpapa Godbert. Thank you. Oh, but I have not even begun to begin. Beer God, guide my hammer. Wow. Tozu, hello, welcome on in. Oh my god. Papa Hildy, I'm a Manderville man. You got it to work? Tozu, what did you get to work? Hell yeah. Oh my god. Including Dynmap. Holy shit. Holy shit. That is such good news. Holy shit. This is ridiculous. It is. That's a Rogan body. Yes, it is. Gigi, my son, come to your father. Let me have a look at you. Papa Hildy! Gigi! Oh no. What? Nice. Now that brings back some memories. Papa Hildy? Oh dear. Who could have done such a thing? Oh, wow. By the Fury. It's just like the vase all over again, miraculously restored to its original form. Yeah. Yeah, it's exactly like that. Chi-Chi, my boy, upon further consideration, I believe that this body may suit you best. How shall I put this? More manageable. And much more adorable. But how can I ever be accepted as your son if I remain a Mamet? Is that what's been troubling you all this time? But why didn't you say so? He did! A Manderville is more than mere flesh and bone. He is vigor, compassion, honor, a gentleman for all seasons. Be you man or machine, it makes no difference. If they call you a Mamet, you look them in the eye and say, "Nay, I am a Manderville Mamet." Hell yeah. Mother, father, forgive me for not consulting with you earlier, but circumstances forced my hand. I have formally adopted Gigi as my son and ward of House Manderville. Ye gods! I knew he was fond of the Mamet, but did you hear that, woman? Our son's gone and got himself a son. Grandpapa Godbert! Grandpapa Godbert! Huh. It all makes sense now. Grandpapa Godbert and Grandmama Julian. I've been waiting years to hear those words. Grandpapa Godbert, Grandmama Julian. Few things in life are grander than becoming a grandparent, as they say. What? And what's so bloody grand about it? Oh shit. Is Julian still there? I'll not be made a grandmother to a bloody buggering Mamet. It's past time I beat some sense into my beloved boy. Fury, take me. I've heard the tales of dark nights before, but no. No, it couldn't be. No. I think it was something far worse. Heretical, like as not, but rules be damned. I'm not risking my life to find out. What was with those faces? What am I looking at? Right? That's this whole shtick. That's the whole shtick of Manderville, right? It's all supposed to be like funny, like just completely out in left field type stuff. This is where they like to push the blend shapes to on the faces to maximum. Yep. Oh, jam with the bean. Bean. Also pumpkin, but mainly bean. They're mad, utterly mad. The whole damn lot of them. How their house could rise to such prominence, I will never understand. Well, at least the Mamet seems to have overcome its existential crisis. Before today, I didn't know a Mamet could even have an existential crisis. Wait, what am I saying? It's a Mamet. Why should I care what it claims to think or feel? I need a clip of that. You definitely should clip it. Fury take me. Their idiocy is infectious. I mustn't allow myself to fall prey to it. Follow procedure. Report to your superior, one step at a time. One step at a time. But I'm on mobile. Oh, okay. Well, if nobody clips it, I will clip it tonight once the VOD is finished. And I will send you a link. Speak with Seer in Foundation. Okay. All right, I'm gonna TP to Foundation. 'Cause that is far. That's far. Alright, so... Okay, there's Seer right there. Right then, my superiors. Having been informed of the Mamet's adoption by House Manderville, as witnessed by House Forton, proceeded to take me to task for my gross mishandling of the situation. They remained convinced that the Mamet is the product of heretical machinations, and have commanded me to redouble my efforts to prove this incontrovertible fact. That may prove problematic, however, as Gigi seems to have forsaken his quest to recover his memories and thrown himself wholly into his new life as a Manderville Mamet, casting about for any hint of a case alongside his doting father. In any event, though I do not share my superior's conviction, I think it's safe to say there is something exceedingly unusual about that Mamet. You saw with your own eyes how effortlessly it restored the vase, and itself, to its original form. Reconstructive magics are not particularly rare, but his are unlike any I have seen before. Wah, wah. All right, next chapter. That you stand here before me is proof that Halone smiles upon me this day. I have need of your assistance, Ahty, and before you think to run away screaming in terror, I pray you hear me out. It concerns the esteemed and now missing and presumed dead Knights of the Heavens Ward. Knights of the Heavens Ward, yeah. None have returned to the capital since all that unpleasantness began. Yet recently we have heard rumors of these honored sirs walking the streets. 'Tis heresy most foul, I say. And I mean to get to the bottom of it. But we will need all the help we can get, which means, Fury take me, we could benefit from a certain individual's serendipity. Besides, if we don't seek him out, he's like to show up in the worst possible time anyway. At least this way, it'll be on our terms, and we can keep an eye on that boy, Mamet. Mamet! Yes, right. Oh, you must be wondering why I asked you to come. Well, you and the inspector seem to enjoy a natural rapport, so... Praise Halone. For a moment I was afraid you'd make me beg. This may well be my last chance to prove my worth to my superiors. And if I can't, to Fortall Manor. Wah, wah. Alright, so... Okay. To Last Vigil we go. Because that's where Fortall Manor is. Now I'm at the make me a real boy. Oh, you're really gaining on us. Okay. Make me a real boy. All right, I'm gonna have some water. I'm getting parched. Getting parched. So for the record, this Hildebrand stuff I'm only gonna be doing on Wednesdays. I'm only gonna be doing on this on Wednesdays because Friday nights and Saturday nights are our Stormblood MSQ nights. We got to keep going with that. It's just starting to get super interesting, so we got to keep going with that. But I think this is still fun. I think this is kind of like a good departure from Witcher. Did you finish Witcher? No. I wasn't really feeling it tonight. And after watching, after listening to Dozy play Final Fantasy XIV earlier today, I just had this real bug to play it. Which reminds me, I'm just gonna take like a minute or two. I'm gonna get up and I'm gonna stretch and I'm just gonna go hit the restroom real quick. I did see he was playing. Did see he was playing it, but I saw his title say Endwalker, so I didn't tune in. Yeah. See, I couldn't watch. I could only listen. So, no, that was Theo. Okay, that makes sense. So I was about to say, I'm like, okay, so I was listening to Dozy. I just heard music, music in battle, and then Dozy was talking. Self-care to the max, yeah. I'm gonna hit the restroom and stretch. So BRB, it's just gonna be like a minute or two. BRB. All right. Whew. Get some blood going in my legs again. All right, so who do we need to see? Oh, somebody over here. Yeah. I want a cookie. I wish I had cookies. I don't have any cookies right now. I just noticed TTS came back? Yes. Yes, but I'm on cinema mode right now. See, it toggles on and off with cinema mode. Which I'm going to do cinema mode right now. I'm sorry. No, I don't want to do that one. Oh, it's because I have to see Hildebrand at the gazebo. Haha. Ha. Hmm. I want to say that Hildy may be an idiot, but he's a good father. He is, yeah. Because GG. Such behavior is unbecoming of a gentleman. But why, Papa Hildy? Why is it unbecoming a gentleman? Ah, Inquisitor Seer, Ahty. Good day to you both. Are you come as adoring fans or on business? Business, always business. You may rest assured. Then I, Hildebrand, Agent of Inquiry, Inspector Extraordinaire, am at your service. Is it robbery? Murder? Tax evasion? Evasion? Wait. Before we get into that, what's going on here? Much as it pains me to admit it, my beloved Gigi, the apple of my eye, the fruit of my loins, oh my god, attempted to deface this lovely gazebo. Naturally, as his father, it falls to me to see him return to the straight and narrow. That's not true. I was drawing a family crest for our home. Now, Gigi, I know you are fond of this gazebo, as are we all, but it belongs to Lord Edmont. You wouldn't want to steal from Lord Edmont, would you? I guess not. Then where is our gazebo, Papa Hildy? And does it have a warm stove with a steaming kettle, too? Oh, Gigi, don't you see? We have no need of kettles or gazebos. As gentlemen inspectors, the world is our oyster. We can go whither we please, where the red fern grows or the wild rose blooms. And yet you've been sleeping in Lord Edmont's gazebo for how long? I don't care about wild roses. I want to live in a gazebo with Papa Hildy and Mama Nashu. Gazebos are quite expensive and dangerous if not domesticated. What? Dangerous indeed, my boy. And besides, we are gentlemen inspectors free to travel the length and breadth of Eorzea in search of a case. Does that not sound more thrilling than whittling away the hours beneath a gazebo? No. I guess. If it's a case you want, you need not go so far. We are currently investigating reports of individuals masquerading as knights of the Heaven's Ward. These contemptible charlatans are rumored to have tricked several hapless maidens into attending private parties for a small fee, with the promise of enjoying the company of these great sirs. Those who were foolish enough to attend found their experiences to be so traumatizing that they have refused to discuss them in detail. Needless to say, your assistance in this matter would be greatly appreciated, and for it, you shall receive due compensation. Say no more, Inquisitor, say no more. I, Hildebrand, Agent of Inquiry, Inspector Extraordinaire, am well-versed in the ways of the fairer sex. What? Since when? Uh-oh. Mummy! Ahem. Mother dearest, I was under the impression you had departed for Old Ah. And leave my beloved boy to keep on playing at being an inspector, as well as a father to a bloody mammoth? Bugger that. You're coming home right this instant. How can you say such things? It is my life's calling to be an inspector, and Gigi is my son. He is a Manderville man. Grand! Grand as it is to see you. You have come at a most inopportune time. The young women of Ishgard are in need of a champion to defend them from the fiends most foul. Come, Nashu. Come, Gigi. We shall demonstrate to my mother our peerless investigative skills and bring these criminals to justice. Falls balls, he's stubborn. Probably gets it from his sorry ass of a father. I trust you lot help me keep him out of trouble. Right then, come along. She seems awfully angry. The last time we saw her, she wasn't so angry. Well, that could have gone better. And worse. Let's not keep them waiting. I still want to roundhouse that dude off a cliff. She's angry because her grandkid is a Mehmet. I think she's just angry because she has a grandkid. Like, she didn't want a grandkid. Or it might make her feel old or something like that. I mean, which would be valid, but, like, I don't know if it's really worth something to get angry over. Certainly something you need to process. Comes off as one of those boomer grandparents who's mad their grandchild is gay or something like that. I can see that, actually. I can see that. Please, do you think me so foolish to follow for their charade? From what I heard from the others, said knights bore not even the slightest resemblance to the Heavens Ward. As if I had not already memorized every detail of my dear Sir Adelphil's face. Oh, everywhere could he be? I'm sorry. He's kind of dead, and we kind of killed him. Yeah, pretty much. I am truly outside her grace. My allowance, all gone to waste on those, I dare not say it. Mayhap those awful rumors were true. Mayhap I must needs accept that he now walks in Halone's halls. And we put him there. I think I am forever one quest behind. Okay. So, Poji, I will, after I finish with this lady, finish talking with this lady. God. After I finish talking with this lady, I will stop and I will wait. There we go. I will stand here and watch Ryu eat this cookie. Everybody takes. The cookie doesn't seem to get smaller, does it? Alright, cinema mode is off right now. Permitted term, loins. Why would you not allow loins? What if I had a pair of pork loins? Oh look, Ryu finished his cookie. Sweet. Gigi is not the fruit of your loins, Hildy, right? Well, he could.
Hey, phrasing.
He could be. He could. They could be clockwork loins. Oh, great! Ryu's got another cookie. Cool. Gosh, I love spam. I do love spam. That's what I'm gonna have for dinner. Spam masubi. It's waiting for me in the fridge, and it's making me hungry. All right, I can play this game. There we go. If Gigi wants a gazebo, let him have a gazebo. Why are you beating me with a fan? That's not nice. First you didn't share a cookie with me. And now you're like beating me with things. That's great. Spam is what we intend to do. Yes, yes. All right. Still waiting for Poji, though. Still waiting for Poji. Where is our Durg friend? That's not Poji. That's Hemsworth Hemi style. Whoever that is. That player is already in another party. What? So I was more like a half a quest behind, it seems. I was catching up. Okay. We're just waiting. We're just waiting a little bit. I do have to say though, I am really pleased with this new chat box. I am really, really pleased with it. It looks so much better in the VODs now, y'all. I'm on the same quest step. Okay, perfect. Perfect. There we go. I've got one more maiden to talk to. There we go. I demand satisfaction. Swift and terrible vengeance. How dare they prey upon a lady's emotions to line their pockets with gil? If Sir Cheribert was here, he'd purge the lot of them like the festering sickness they are. Yeah, well, we kind of chopped him into tiny little pieces and took each individual piece and flushed them individually. So yeah. He's kind of sitting in a pile of flesh in the depths of the outhouse. If you want to go, snug your delicate Cheribert. Yes, a pity he too remains missing. Oh, he's not missing. We know where he is. So very much a pity. We killed them out in the, what was that zone? It was, Azizla. Papa Hildy. That grandmama over there is staring at us. Now, Gigi, a gentleman must be more careful with his words. First of all, you have only one grandmother. Second, and this is tremendously important, never ever call her that. At least, not yet. Promise? Yes, Father. I promise not to call Grandmama Julian Grandmama Julian. Greetings, milady. Hooey, you a charmer. And there I was thinking I might have to rip your bloody head off if you said the G word one more time. Like that, Papa Hildy? Papa Hildy? I've seen some of the new VODs, and I have to agree that the chat box looks so much better. Hell yeah, yeah. I noticed that earlier when I was, I've been unfortunately lax in updating the YouTube. Like I've been uploading the VODs, but I haven't been publishing them. And unfortunately, the past few months have been like that. So I started publishing them again today. And yeah, the old chat box. Oh my God, I can't stand looking at it. My faithful assistants. Have you gleaned any new information? Yeah, I read the extra dialogue. Gigi said, "Who needs a gazebo? I do." Other than the fact that these women scorn seem to detest the fake knights with every fiber of their being. These two women were telling me all about what they'd do if they'd cornered Sir... Is this the best you can do, then? Bloody oaths and girlish fantasies? And you call yourself a Manderville man? I assure you, Mother, we are only just getting started. The tapestry of lies and deception behind which the truth hides is oft unraveled with the tug of a single loose thread. I say, young lady, I would beg but a moment of your time. What? Somehow I doubt that young lady was targeted by the charlatans we seek. Aye, 'tis true. I too was taken in by the false promises of those awful, awful men. Long have I yearned for a chance to meet Sir Villeguin. So when they said I could, I didn't hesitate even for a moment. But when they escorted me to the manor and undid the blindfold, and I looked on the hideous faces of those so-called Grand Sirs, I screamed and fled. They were gone when I returned with the watch, but their neighbors said they had overheard them speaking about seeking shelter in a place called Idleshire. I know it's not much, but I pray this information helps you in your search. My lady, I swear to you, here and now, I, Hildebrand, Agent of Inquiry, Inspector Extraordinaire, shall not rest until these dastardly fiends are punished for their foul crimes. Hey, Ahty, before you move on, yeah? Look at... Oh, I didn't know that's what you meant before I moved on. What did you see? What did you see? Her ancient visage is fresh in my mind. She had the same marking on her dress as the mysterious people who were watching from the cliff. I think she's baiting us into some sort of trap. Oh, interesting. Huzzah! 3 cheers for Papa Hildy. Hip hip hooray! Hip hip hooray! Hip hip hooray! There you have it. Our quarry can be found in Idleshire. Come, my loyal assistants. Justice waits for no gentleman. That's all well and good, but I've never heard of this Idleshire, have you? It was also just a bit too convenient that she happened to be right there. So much information, yeah. That's pretty suspicious. You mean we're to travel to the Gervanian hinterlands? Right now, just like that? Yeah. All right, it's Idleshire time. Let's see. Here we go. It's been a while since we've been here, huh? Where are we supposed to go here? Oh, it's not that far. I need to come here more often. Yeah, same actually. When we get towards like, you know, like the end, like once we get past like Endwalker and stuff, we'll be coming here quite a bit if we're going to be doing like dungeons and roulettes and stuff because of the Wondrous Tales. Useful weeklies here. Yeah. Oh, here we go. Right here. Oh, the crafters and stuff too, yeah. Truly, this magnificent settlement is a testament to the hard work and camaraderie of her Uplander and Gobby citizens. Yes, well, I'm just glad we're no longer being pursued by fire-breathing dragons, musket-wielding crabs, and bomb-throwing goblins. You know, the other ones. But they were no match for Lady Julian and that pan of hers, am I right? I want to see her make the bad gobbies... Oh, make the bad gobbies fly again. God's sakes, Hildy. Such an Ahty. This lot would be dead in a ditch somewhere if it weren't for me. Nonsense. I would never let any harm come to my loyal assistant or my beloved son. If I may interject... Now then, let us split up and question the good people of Idleshire. My keen inspector's sense tells me that one of them has knowledge of the false knights we speak. Okie doke. Oh, you only have like a few people to talk to. Okay. Seems Grandmama Julian is going to be a regular fixture of this one. Yeah. And loud jocks. Ooh, I can't click him? Oh, there we go. Jeez. Yes, yes. Loud jocks knows of grand sirs. Sneaky uplanders keep to selves. Mingle not with gobbyflock. But each to own, Loud jock says. No questions, only jingly shine. Gosh, I love jingly shine. Alright. Oh, here we go. It's the same lady. It is the same lady. What? Oh, I know all about these grand sirs. They keep to themselves in that building of theirs, south of the round spot. You best watch out, though. They're a dangerous bunch, liable to kill you for looking at them cockeyed. It's entirely possible that I've gone completely and utterly mad, but are you perchance the long-lost twin sister of an Ishgardian noblewoman? What? Look behind you, a three-headed Gabu! Why do I feel like I've not seen the last of that old woman? Yeah, you were absolutely right, Poji. Good eyes. Holy heck. I'm gonna talk to this one. Also, I'm pretty sure the three-headed Gabu is a Monkey Island reference. Oh no. Oh, you must be talking about them Grand Sirs. They drifted into Idleshire some time ago, as I recall. Pay visits to the Great Library, though I couldn't tell you why. The Great Gooba Library! Alright, I will talk to Gigi first. Hooray for everything! There was one time there actually was a three-handed monkey. That's too many heads. That is just too many heads. If only we had the testimony of a concerned citizen which could conveniently direct us to the villain's precise location. The Grand Sirs are holed up in a building to the south of the markets? Good show, Ahty. There, that's the one. Come, let's inform the others. This isn't an obvious trap at all. Yeah, right? It would seem that no one is home. There is naught we can do but wait then. Papa Hildy, I just want to say that I really like this place. I think that you and me and Mama Nashu could have lots of exciting adventures if we stay here. You may be right, Gigi. This community seems to have fostered an enlightened, free society, welcoming of honest souls willing to work and contribute to the greater whole. Did anyone happen to see a gazebo on the way in? As I live in Hildebrand Heliodor Maximilian Manderville. Could that be, I say, could that be Slowfix Coin toss? Do you know this Gobby, Inspector? I most certainly do. Why, Master Slowfix was my very first employer. When traveling through Thanland not long ago, Gobbyflock was waylaid by Uplander bandits. With no jingly shine to pass brass blades, we had no way to back-take goods. Until we make busy deal with Gentleman Uplander, that is. With fastness, he finds Uplander bandits and brings much bangy boom, and returns to goodly Gobbies, missing goods and great justice. Henceforth, Slowfix gains new appreciation for Uplanders, but for chance encounter with Gentleman Uplander, he never conceives of egalitarian utopia. One may even claim Hildy a founding father of Idleshire, with metaphorical tongue flaps, that is. Ha ha ha! Oh, the memories. It was a near thing, for those bandits were clever enough to see through my ingenious disguise as an innocent milkmaid. But in my haste to escape, I tripped over a barrel of fire sand, and, as they say, boom gobby doom. Core! No busy deals for the wicked. No busy deals indeed. But leaving the delightful anecdote aside, ye gods, Master Slowfix, just looking at what you and your flock have made these ruins is making me big eyes. Gobbyflock has come long way since wandering days, but we have not forgotten Gentleman Uplander's kindness. Slowfix is here to offer a hand lending. Well, far be it from me to refuse. I also appreciate that Hildy is speaking Gobby to them. Yeah. My son Gigi has grown quite fond of your magnificent city, and so I should much like to stay here with him and my assistant for a time. We would not require much in the way of accommodations. A humble gazebo, for example, would more than suffice. That close-up gazebo! Why settle for gazebo when perfectly good estate right behind you? Residents of building in arrears and Slowfix happy to evict them. But we were pursuing fiends who lived here on suspicion of defrauding young women. Fraud? In Slowfix's egalitarian utopia? This he will not abide. All the more reason to let Gentleman Uplander and his flock stay inside of Grand Sirs. No need for jingly shine either. Huzzah! A giant gazebo to call our own! I do not know what to say. Thank you, Master Slowfix. Thank you. Well, I guess it's a gazebo now, yeah. No need for teary-eyed tongue flaps. Gobbyflock is possessed of moral obligation to repay Gentleman Uplander for past generosity. Enjoy new gazebo, and good luck with witch hunt for Grand Sirs. Papa Hildy, since this is our gazebo, is it okay if I draw our family crest on it? I can think of no better way to celebrate this joyous occasion, and perhaps draw the ire of our new home's former tenants. Come, let us go purchase some paints together. This gazebo shall be your canvas. Now he's gone and gotten himself a sodden gazebo? Bloody hells, if he really thinks I'm going to let him keep on playing at being a father. Ah, give it a rest, lady. Jeez. Here we go. awesome. That is awesome. I love it. I love it. Zero Wolf, thank you so heckin' much for the raid. Welcome on in. How was Silent Hill 2 tonight? Hildebrand, yes, yes. How was Silent Hill 2? Zero, thank you so heckin' much for the raid. Tell us all about your stream, but before you do, make sure you get your self-care stuff going on. Get yourself a drinky and a snack. Get heckin' cozy. Violet, hello, welcome on in. I'm a pouchy cutie, I swear, not if I pouch you first. I don't know how I would do it, but I would manage. But holy heck, welcome on in, folks. My name is Ahty. I am a transferee gamer from Oregon. I mainly play RPG games. Tonight we're playing my very favorite one. But we're not doing the story stuff. We're not doing the story stuff right now. We're doing kind of like the Hildebrand side stuff, which is kind of funny, kind of chill, you know. Because, you know, we kind of need that midweek. But the community here, we're all pretty chill, laid back. We're all friends. Neat! If that sounds like your jam, please feel free. Kick up your feet and relax. Enjoy the show. You can chat, you can lurk, you can do whatever you want to do. You could even drop a follow if you would like, although that's not required. But regardless of what you do, you're heckin' welcome here and you're valid. Yeah, definitely take care of yourselves, y'all. He's young, innocent, and probably confused. He probably interprets gazebo as home. So when he says he wants a gazebo, he says he wants a home. And when you think of it like that, it hits different. Yeah, actually, you know what? That is a good point. Still no sign of the notorious Grand Sirs. I dare say we're going to need some more paint. I want to see what that turns into. Oh, no more painting. It's fine. Reminds me of a D&D joke. Druid, wild shapes into a kangaroo. Fighter, hey, nice animal shape. Druid, thanks. It has pockets. I do love the picture. That's cute. I love it. I love this quest name. Don't trust anyone over 60. What? Much as it pains me to admit it, a gentleman's stamina is not without limits. I dare say I could do with a spot of tea. Hey, Inspector. Is it just me, or have those two been looking at us for the past few minutes? Those look like fake sirs. Oh, 'tis quite normal behavior for my adoring fans, I should think. When finally presented with an opportunity to meet their idol in the flesh, all to make succumb to their fear and flee. Or maybe, just maybe, they're the grand bloody sirs. Come on, they're getting away! Okay, now where are we? Follow Hildebrand outside the gates of Idleshire. Okay. I have to get some sleep, so I'm going to say, good tidings, everyone. I hope you have a wonderful time and a restful sleep. You too, Twilight. Have a great sleep. Have a great rest of your night. Doesn't feel like a trap anymore, so now I wonder what part that old woman has to play in all this. She's clearly involved in some way, right? I'm not quite sure, to be honest. I guess we're gonna find out, though. There they are right there. Also, Ahty, I'm kidnapping your chocobo to spoil them rotten. That's just, it's just as long as you return them. Hearken to me, you dastardly rapscallions. You have nowhere to run. Reveal yourselves at once. I shall not ask you again. Come forth, grand sirs. Name yourselves and answer for your misdeeds. Ooh, ear wiggles. There we go. Oh, they are interesting looking. Slayer of 1,000 worms, the silver spear which hath pierced the very heavens. Warland! Master of magics, ancient and awesome, the divine hand which hath defeated all maladies have senescence and incontinence. Goonspart! Grand Sirs Excelsior. I don't know whether to laugh or to cry, mayhap both. Grandsires, Grandsirs, you stand accused of willfully and unlawfully convincing young maidens of Ishgard to attend private parties under false pretenses, thereby inflicting upon them terrible financial and emotional distress. I, Hildebrand, Agent of Inquiry, Inspector Extraordinaire, am come on behalf of these poor, defenseless innocents, and to see that no others are made to suffer as they did. Now lay down your arms and surrender yourselves into my custody. Ha! The audacity of this boy. You should feel ashamed of your words and deeds. You will rue this day and rue it hard. Gods, how I've missed this. The air streaming past, the blood pumping, the taste of copper on my lips, the slight dizziness. It was a day like this that we met, wasn't it? And when we soared into those azure skies, we never truly came back down. Do mine eyes deceive? Pig's knee of my heart descended from Helone's halls to guide me to her bosom. My beloved, my everything. Long have I waited for this moment. Take me in your arms once more and lift me higher, higher, higher! Higher, higher, higher! What? Orland! 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 What? He jumped his last indeed. Alas, poor Orland. I knew him not in the slightest, but he seemed a decent man, chicanery and attempted murder notwithstanding. You will rue this day. You will rue it. Ouch. Wait, I've seen this before. All too recently. Yes, anyway, he's only mostly dead. If the Master of Magic's ancient and awesome here acts with all haste, the man may yet be saved. Oh, you mean me? Where am I? I'm hungry. Oh, you're referring to me. I see, I see. With all haste, was it? Yes, yes. I'll get right on that. O mournful voice of creation, send unto me a creature of the abyss, my thrall to command, that I may smite. No, wait, that's no good. Let me see. Something of a rather less controversial tradition, yes. Something with a more pep. A vortex of biting winds to rend the flesh. And smite my foes! Foes? I thought you were friends. Saint Rennet bugger me with a bleeding gay ball. My back, my back! Twould seem I've underestimated you lot. It's a geriatric cosplay club, what? That makes two of us? Enough. Leave them be. Or do you not care what becomes of the mammoth? What? Gigi? But when? How? Oh, it's her. I thought I recognized you. First in Ishgard, then in Idleshire. You've been following us since we left the capital. Bearer of faces fair and fearsome, the midnight shadow which hath deceived kings and queens, Doris. You can't possibly have been so naive as to think we did not see through your ridiculous disguises. And yet here you are, so effortlessly and easily lured into our trap, for which we are most grateful. Mind, my companions are hardly cut out for life on the road. All has been in preparation for this moment. The parties, the petty schemes. From the first, the objective of this grand design has been this singular mammoth. I swear to you, if you harm Gigi in any way, we have no desire to hurt the boy. We but require his help to reclaim that which is rightfully ours, our youth. Confound it, I can't see! Oh no, I didn't see Nashu. Damn, they're very slowly getting away. Papa Hildy! GG! Stay strong, my son. I swear I shall find you. He's just right there! Go get him! This shit sometimes. Oh my god. Sure, I'll return him with a belly full of greens and brush down to a fare thee well. Wow. Everything just happens so fast. I know, right? It's just so stupid, right? That's the point. 12 strike me down for a fool. So desperate was I to seize the Grand Sirs that I failed to discern their true intent before it was too late. And now poor Gigi is in their clutches. What if I never see my beloved son again? I suppose we ought to be prepared for the worst. They could be halfway to Rods at Han by now. I very much doubt that, given that they were moving at a Mantoise's pace. The little milksop's right. Let's get after the old buggers. Huh. That's what my mentor used to call me, among other things. Oh, the memories. I'm gonna fatten your chocobo up. Oh, okay. Make my chicken a giant fat chicken. Make him a fat chicken. All right, so we're just running over there. Seer is starting to become one of them, reminiscing about getting called names by his master. Wow, yeah. Ahty will not have one, but 2 fat chocobos, yes. You gotta have one match the other. It's a great morble. How great is it? That was pretty great. Okay, what do I need to do in this orange circle here? I have to speak with Hildebrand. Where is he? Oh, there he is. Okay. I see, I see. We mustn't act rashly. If they realize that they're being watched, they may attempt to flee again, very slowly. So, it seems that the Grand Sirs have been caught once more by the very inspector that was trying to catch them. Boji. How ironic. Also, how premature. We have them, yes. But they still have Gigi. Damn it. If only some manner of opportunity would present itself. Ask and ye shall receive. We can ambush that wizened dragoon, take him hostage, and demand an exchange. Inquisitor Seer, you disappoint me. A gentleman cannot condone the violent kidnapping and ransom of his elders. No, no, we shall approach this problem as paragons of honor and virtue. Ahty will stalk and subdue the Grand Sir, then relieve him of his armor. How is stripping an old man naked more gentlemanly than taking him hostage? Rest assured, I shall reveal all soon enough. Godspeed, Ahty. Oh yes, let's not even bother to discuss the moral and ethical implications, much less the legal ones. Nice. Sorry, Ahty, I have to strip you naked. It's the rules. Wow. Really? Hello, welcome on in. How you doing, really? Gosh, I love really. Oops, I fell in the hole. Gosh, I love slutty olives. I do love slutty olives also. The sluttier the better, that's what I always say. Orland. Ah, I knew you'd... Wait, who are you again? There's something awfully familiar about those muscular forearms. Those strong yet tender-looking fingers. I say, would you be so kind as to massage my shoulders, young lady? There's this lingering ache, this tension that Gone Spark can't seem to soothe with his magics. Remove my breastplate? Oh, of course, how silly of me. Pray lend me a hand with the straps. Truly, young lady, you are a saint. Ah, I swear, it's the little things you begin to appreciate. My dear departed wife used to help me with my armor, you know. Right, right. I should be seated to better receive your tender ministrations. What? Ah, the healing tingle. Would that I had a tincture of salamander with which to treat these aches. My little Pigsney used to spread some on my chest and under my nose to help me sleep through the night. Come, do not be shy. Work those soothing fingers into each and every knot, slowly. Make me forget my troubles. Dude, that's just Vapo Rub, yeah. Harder. Harder. Higher, higher. Close your eyes and dream. Wow. What? Harder, Ahty. Wow. 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 Ahty, did you think before you said that? Yes, and I decided to say it. But I guess you're also right. Sword Lord of the Goblin Horde. It's true. Yep. The old dragoon's soft snoring suddenly stops, and you begin to fear you may have borne witness to his final
So we're
moment.
just done with phrasing, right? That's not a thing anymore?
Yep, phrasing's totally gone. It'll be back next week. Leaning closer, you extend a hesitant finger, only to stop short when a sudden spasm signals the resumption of his labored breathing. And now we take his pants. With the utmost care, you remove Orland's sabatons and breeches, leaving the sleeping old man exposed to the elements and at the mercy of the nearby ravenous bears and tentacled morbles. May he rest in peace. Interact with him again. Okay. Good night, sweet prince. Wow. Wow. Okay. Ooh boy. Yes, this is somehow better than using him as a hostage. Yes, it is actually. It's way more entertaining at the very least. Oh, I was too late. My stalwart assistant. By your return, I gather you have taken care of the Dragoon? And by taken care, I mean afford him all due courtesy as befitting a man of his years, whilst returning with the equipment I require? Capital! Then, without further ado, I shall disguise myself as Orland and free Gigi from captivity. But you two look nothing alike. They may be old and slow, but they're not blind. O ye of little faith, you are in for a treat. For you shall have a front row seat to this magnificent display of Mandervillian guile and subterfuge. Oh yeah, I didn't check it. Sorry. Hey, is it time for dinner yet? We just ate, you daft bugger. And where in the hell's is Orland? I know he's got to take a piss every hour, but god damn it, he could be at least quick about it. Violet, thank you for the clip. And when am I not sus as fuck? It's just kind of where shit goes now. Oh wow. Greetings, fellow antediluvians. I have returned. Yeah, he looks exactly like the other dude. Oh, bollocks. It's about time. Okay, no. That's bollocks. Pack up your things. I want us back on the road in 10 minutes. Before we do that, we must first release young Gigi here. 'Tis behavior unbecoming a gentleman to keep children in cages. What in the seven hells are you blathering about? He's going to get away. No, he will not. See? Still here, within my care. Right then. On a completely unrelated note, I shall now take the boy with me on a brief sojourn into the wilderness. Fury take me, it's working. He's about to walk out of there with Gigi, and they won't even try to stop him. So far, so good. Oh no! Brr, I'm cold, and there are morbals after me. Oh yes! I'm me, but you're also me. But that can't be, unless... This is it. This is the moment when my life flashes before my eyes. Oh, my dearest Pigsney, we'll be together at last. Oh my god, that face jiggle. Imposter! How dare you attempt to trick me with a ruse so hackneyed it would make a minstrel blush? Ye gods, I never realized dying would hurt so much. Now's our chance, Gigi. Come with me. Vivi, wait! My son? What's gotten into you? Vivi. Vivi? Where have I heard that name before? Remember who you are, Vivi. What you are. A creation of the great Charlian Archmagus Khan. Quan. I was given life by Grandpapa Quan. I remember now. We lived together, and he taught me many things about the outside world. Nem, hello, welcome on in. How you doing, Bean? What exactly do you remember, my son? Everything. Yes, everything. I remember that Grandpapa Quan created me, that he took care of me, raised me, and that we were very happy. But then he abandoned me. Grandpapa Quan abandoned me. He believed you were flawed, Vivi. That you lacked the power to turn back the hands of time and make him young again. And so, in his ignorance, he cast you out and died all alone. To turn back the hands of time. Then what we witnessed in the Crozier with the Duke's priceless vase, the power could be brought to bear on people? But wait, how do you know all of this? You couldn't have possibly been associates with this Archmagus Quan. We found his journals during one of our many trips to the Great Library, scavenging for valuable relics in one of the few ways we have left to make a living. We were famed heroes of the war in our prime, with fortunes to match, but no soldier has the strength to triumph over time, and before we knew it, the hour of the sheath was upon us. Ishgard no longer had need of our services. So we came here to eke out a living, to keep doing what we do best, until our bodies wouldn't let us. Imagine our surprise when we stumbled upon the opportunity of a lifetime, a second lifetime, as it were. A Mamet with the power to take that which was broken and restore it to its prime state, to turn back time with its temporal magics and give us back our misspent youth. Fury, take me. This is also... I don't even know if there's a precedent to determine whether or not this constitutes heresy. We knew where to look, even. With the journals, we determined that the Mamet was somewhere in the Western Highlands. A chance. For a second chance. It was within reach. And then we were forced to watch you imbeciles pull Vivi from the snow, nearly ruining everything. Vivi, listen to me. Come with us and we can help you to unlock your true potential. Just think what you could accomplish were you to master your magics. Not only could you make us young again, but you could even have the power to restore life to Archmagus Quan. Vivi. Impossible. No magic can truly return the dead to us. At best, you can animate a corpse, and I need not review the precepts to declare that the products of necromancy are abominations in the eyes of the Fury. Gigi, wait. What of our adventures? What of our gazebo? You are a Mandeville mammoth. You have always been so kind to me, Papa Hildy, and I will forever be grateful for that. But Grandpapa Quan made me. He made me, and I miss him. So even if it fails, I have to try. What are you doing? They're getting away. We have to stop them. Mayhap we must respect Gigi's decision. So that's the end of that chapter, eh? You're giving up and coming back home? I too made a decision long ago to become a traveling inspector, and I have ever stood by it. Mayhap it is from this singular stubbornness of mine that Gigi took inspiration. Nay, I cannot abide it. He is my flesh and blood, my son. I dare not let him use his temporal magics to pervert the natural order. Aye, it falls to me, his father, to ensure that Gigi keeps to the righteous path and only utilizes traditional methods of zombification to raise the dead. Inquisitors here, I must applaud your dedication to your work, and cannot thank you enough for all you have done on our behalf. Yet, I fear if we continue as we are, Gigi may be driven to rash action. Therefore, I would ask you to suspend your pursuit of the Grand Sirs for a time, that I might be afforded the opportunity to convince my son to return peacefully. Well, seeing as how you can only guess to the full extent of Gigi's powers, it might prove dangerous to act aggressively should he choose to use them. I knew you would understand. Right then, there's no time to waste. Nashu, let us retire to our new gazebo and discuss our plans. I suppose it had been a shame if he had given up that easily. Though that means I'll have to stick around even longer. On the other hand, if that bloody mammoth's really got the power to make them young again, then... Wow, okay. Not really where I expected tonight to go, but there it is. This is pretty good, actually. I like it. But unfortunately, I think that's going to do it for me tonight. I have got to get some sleep.
You remind me of the babe. What babe? The babe with the power. What power? The power of voodoo. Do what? Remind me of the babe.
Violet, did you just labyrinth me? Did you just labyrinth me? Violet labyrinthed me. That was pretty damn good. Heck yes, twice in one day. What? Nova, hello. Welcome on in. It was pretty amazing. Oh my god. Oh. Kill me. Let's see. Who do we have on right now? I rated cheese on Sunday. Oh my god. Oh my god. I haven't rated Afrobun in a good long time, and they are on right now playing Fallout 76, so why don't we go that direction? Afro is doing an MMO playathon, and since we're playing an MMO, it's relevant. Let's do it. Let's heckin' do it. All right. Let me get it started real quick. Ah, fuck. Raid Afronesia Bun. There we go. Okay. Y'all, thank you so much for a great night. This was an amazing night. Like, I had tons of fun playing Hildebrand, and like, honestly, like, I had no idea it was going to go in this direction. But folks, thank you all so much for sharing this with me. It's been really great. I need to get something to eat, though. So, folks, as always, take care of yourselves and each other. Eat all the food, drink all the water, get all the sleep. Before you know it, we'll be gaming together soon. And that's going to be a really good heckin' time. That's going to be... when is that going to be? Friday night, 6 p.m. PST. We're going to be right back in Final Fantasy XIV again, but we're going to be pushing the Stormblood MSQ a little bit further. And that's going to be a good time. So I hope to see you there. Don't forget, 6 p.m. PST, Friday night. But yeah, folks, take care, be well, and yeah, we'll see you Friday. Take care, have a great night. Bye. Bye. Bye.